Dealing with chargebacks and customer service and loyalty, 3 of 3. Drop shipping chargebacks. Chargebacks are a huge problem for many businesses. They can destroy your business completely if you let them. In case you don't know exactly what the term means, a chargeback is when a customer goes to their credit card company or bank and asks for a refund. You may wonder why they don't just come to the merchant directly and ask for the refund, and that's a great question. Sometimes they do, and they don't get their refund for whatever reason. It might be because the merchant denies the refund. Sometimes it's because the item is outside the return window. Whatever the reason, if a customer wants a refund and you deny it, there is a good chance they will initiate a chargeback. So, what happens when you have a customer that initiates a chargeback? Their bank will begin an investigation that will usually include asking you for proof that the item was delivered, which means you will need to present tracking information for the item. Sometimes the bank will rule in the customer's favor without even investigating. In this case, the money will be removed from your account by your billing company, and you will lose that money as well as the money you paid for the product. If the customer received the product and it was in good condition, submitting a chargeback without returning the item is fraud, so it's important to make that clear to the customer in the nicest, most professional way possible. Don't make accusations or threats. Politely remind them that keeping the product and receiving a refund is fraudulent and that you would like for them to at least return the product. If the product was especially expensive, you might have to take legal action. That could be costly, but if you can prove your case and win, the customer will have to pay your legal fees and court costs. Just remember that this should be for the most egregious cases. Because you will upset the customer, and not only will they never buy from you again, which could be a good thing in this case, but they could tell others what happened and make those people less likely to buy from you as well. The best course of action is to do your best to cut chargebacks off before they happen. That may mean accepting returns outside the return window occasionally or making exceptions to some of your rules. Why should you do this? Because you want the customer to return the product. This way, you might lose the money they paid for it, but you will receive it back when you sell it again. Plus, being cordial and bending the rules on occasion will inspire loyalty in some customers, which result in more purchases down the line. More drop shipping tips. We've talked about some of the biggest issues you might face when using a drop shipper as your supplier, but now we're going to talk about a few things you can do to boost your results, customer service and loyalty. It should be no secret, but these days it seems like great customer service is so rare that a lot of companies have forgotten how important it is. Remember, it's more difficult and more expensive to obtain a new customer than it is to keep a current one happy, so it's vital to make sure all your customers stay as happy as possible. That may occasionally mean going above and beyond in a way that causes you to lose money, at least in the short run. For example, if a customer wants to return an item that your supplier won't accept, it might be worth it to pay for the new item and send it to the customer and then have them send you the return item. You can always sell the item again later, assuming it's still in like new condition. In this scenario, you might lose a little money in the beginning, but you can make it back in 2 ways. 1. Selling the return product. 2. Making the customer happy enough that they will probably order from you again. There's always a chance the customer won't order again, but you'll also benefit by keeping the customer happy enough that they don't say anything bad about your company. As you probably know, unhappy customers can be quite vicious, filing complaints with the Better Business Bureau, posting about their issues on social media and telling their friends about their experience. It's a great idea to keep customers happy so their reviews about you will be positive, which may help you get more customers through word of mouth. Oberlo and Shopify. If you use Shopify, you can save a lot of time and frustration by using Oberlo to find products for your shop through AliExpress. Oberlo is a plugin that works with Shopify to pull products from AliExpress, including photos, descriptions, etc. Since AliExpress has a built-in review system, you can thoroughly check out a supplier before doing business with them, and look at the reviews of each product. Just be sure you do not automatically import products and start offering them in your shop without checking them out first. You want to check every single description and make sure it is accurate to prevent potential refunds. Keep in mind that most suppliers on AliExpress are based in China, which is why their prices are usually so low, so it's important to let people know that shipping times may be longer than what they may expect. Most people won't mind the longer shipping if you have good prices and make the shipping times obvious on your site. That concludes our series on drop shipping. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you will put it to good use and have tremendous success. Be sure to look out for the next post, so you don't miss the killer training I've got coming soon. Until then. Please leave a comment below and follow us on your favorite social media site. Thanks.